Welcome back to a semi-weekly D&D show. We're trying.
I'm
One
really
day.
busy, okay?
Yeah, we have obligations apart from being awesome for all you folks.
Mhm.
I mean, I would turn my
So-
awesomeness off with the stream, but
We
He is
can't have
pretty much
that.
just Yath. Yath is just him in real life.
minus the lisp.
Like minus the lisp.
He hides it very well.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Welcome back to D4 and After, an online D&D show with no real life drama.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
Last week we were supposed to have a guest star because Megan was busy, and then our gracious Twitch host Danny ended up picking up some overtime at work. So
Sorry.
here we are now. That's okay. We're going to continue on anyway with our episode here, episode 5, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sounds right. Maybe.
See.
Okay. Si, senor. Last game, you guys escaped from the underground area of the quarry.
Yep.
Managed to talk your way out of a fight several times. Inherited a house.
Mm-hmm.
Learned some more about Lily and Roland's past.
Did we?
Sort of.
We're just
There's
scratching the surface.
Some hints of what things are going on.
Right.
We learned about as much as he learned.
Yeah, kind of.
Sounds fair.
Then you guys headed down southward. Actually, took the Cairn Road to go down, basically to get to Summit Hall, crossing the bridge past the barge right in, going to Womford. So you basically stopped for the night at the barge right in. And so, while all of you were resting there, Tail decided she wanted to go see this city across the river there. So she crossed the river by herself.
Uh-oh.
You know.
Thought I was gonna be gone, so yeah.
I can tell this is going to be a story.
So she crossed into Womford, looking to learn more about the town. And so basically, it used to have a different name. Let me pull up my fancy books. So I guess it used to be... Oh, thank you. Ironford.
Too many books. Too many books.
Too many books. So, Tail, you learned that the town used to be called Ironford until a dragon was slain nearby. So people started calling it Wormford. And eventually it just became Womford. As you travel through this small town, Womford is a tiny settlement on the banks of the Destern River. South of the Ironford Bridge, dilapidated dock juts out of the river, and 3 keelboats are tied there. Large mill sits on the riverbank, and several big granaries nearby. A handful of small, rundown cottages. That's basically Womford for you. You see a familiar person walking the streets here in Womford that you didn't expect to see. It's another Tabaxi who had left your tribe long before. And you remember her as Scarlet. She went off to be an adventurer, and you haven't heard from her since. So, you pursue her, and...
How old would I have been? Like little kid when she left? Or like...
Yes.
Okay. Like little kid. Yeah.
Just a wee kid.
As she rounds a corner and you turn a corner, you've lost sight of her. There's a thud, and everything goes black. And
Play me out, guys. I'm dead.
We'll be back to you in a moment. So the rest of you wake up in the morning, and Tail has vanished.
Okay.
Just wait one day. The cat comes back the very next day, guys.
This
Thought he
cat
was
may have
gone.
gone. This cat may have gone into much deeper worries than that cat instead.
You mean the same tail who decides to wander off on her own constantly, even though she's told not to several times? That tail in particular?
Yes.
I'm not surprised she's gone then.
I'm guessing no one caught sight of nor hide nor hair of her before she departed.
No, she waited till all of you were asleep. She wanted to be considerate, not disturb you.
Oh,
Truthfully, I'm not concerned.
Still, considering that what we have seen before, it may not be a bad thing in order to relocate her again.
Very big eye roll from Lily and a sigh. Like, this is a waste of time for our true goal.
I would still consider that we need to find where her whereabouts are.
I'm not arguing against it, simply stating a point.
Well, maybe perhaps we can achieve both objectives at the same time.
Depends where she went.
Well, considering that we have Yas the Magnificent with us, it shouldn't be too hard to drum up some information.
I don't play the drums.
It's a phrase, yeah. It's a phrase.
Lily's just pinching his nose, just like, God damn it. Yeah, let's see if we can pick up her trail.
I agree.
Pick up her tail.
No.
Well, I hope it's still attached to her.
Not interested. At all. No.
Okay, so what do you do?
My joke was so bad, my disconnection. I disconnected.
That might have been by design. I'm not sure.
Oh!
I'm kidding.
Strategic disconnect.
I see some shifty eyes there. But no, I believe. No, I would say Roland would gather up his gear, head out of I believe the barge right in. You said there,
yeah.
Masterful DM. Okay.
Yep.
And what does it look like outside of the establishment we decide to take our rest in?
Yeah, so basically, it's just fields. Off to the east is the Desseron River, and a bridge going across it, the Ironford Bridge. And on the other side of the bridge is to the settlement of Womford.
Whilst I'm gone, I'm gonna go fill my water, so I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, may as well cross over the bridge.
Can you believe she wandered off in the middle of the night? Ugh,
yes. Completely, entirely. It was predictable at this point. It's self-fulfilling prophecy.
It was meant to be.
Pretty much.
Roland will lead. He doesn't know if anyone else is following him, but he'll go across the bridge to Womford.
Lily's going along with him.
I'll trudge along.
Okay. Trudge along. Lily, can you roll me a d20 as you guys cross the bridge?
16.
16. You have a very uneasy feeling in your stomach. The sound of the water is making you feel... It's hard to explain. Something's not right.
I had a bad feeling about this place.
What makes you say that?
That's not the place so much as the water itself. Something about the water.
Something about the water is just doesn't seem right. I think we should be careful.
Fair enough. May as well keep an eye close where our belongings and where we go then.
Maybe just don't go in the water. That maybe we should stay away from it. I don't know, sometimes I get a feeling and it usually winds up being right, and it's usually nothing good.
Roland looks at you a little bit perplexed, but doesn't say anything further.
Call it a sixth sense. The heebie-jeebies. When you... Goosebumps. What do you want to call it? I don't know.
The gut feeling?
I don't see any goose.
That's okay.
Maybe further down the road.
I'll let you know next time.
Okay there.
It's great that I crack myself up.
When tension's high, we can count on Yath to break it immediately.
Entirely. Shatter it.
So yeah, you get into town. There's people around. There's a market square kind of thing, you know.
Okay.
As mentioned, there's a mill. There's some docks. Yeah, where do you go? What do you do? How do you locate?
Obviously, I put on a show.
Okay, roll me a performance.
Well,
Gather up some folks.
we gotta find somewhere to go. We're just gonna do it.
Well,
in the
you can
center
go
of
to
town
like
here?
the market square. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let's.
That
do
seems like the best
And then
place
I'll
to gather
start
people.
Shaking my maracas and
Yeah,
dragging
well.
on that washboard. Performance.
I forgot about that.
Ooh, 11.
Okay. You gather a modest-sized crowd, but it's not like anything you're used to seeing. You guys notice that Yath seems a little bit off his game today. It's not his maraca shaking's not as good as it normally is.
Keeps dropping his thimble.
Yath,
Dang it.
the people in the town square have thrown you a 50 copper.
Oh, yay.
That's not bad.
Something to wet your butt with.
But you've got a crowd of people there now.
Yeah. Well, Lily starts going around to some of the outskirt people and starts asking if they've seen any tabaxi within the town.
You get a lot
Okay.
of shrugs, like they don't know what that is. A couple of people mention, "Oh, Scarlet."
Yeah, we got separated from our party member. Any information about where we could find him would be greatly appreciated.
And they'll tell you that Scarlet's staying at a farmhouse on the edge of town there with her dinosaur.
Mm-hmm. Dinosaur. Cool. Thank you. He says thank you and gives appreciation and goes and finds Roland and relays information. I didn't see anything, hear anything about Tail, but I did hear something about another tabaxi.
Oh.
Someone named Scarlet lives in a
Is
farmhouse.
Megan? Oh, Megan is moving. Okay, you're sitting really still, Megan.
He's focused.
Yes, entirely focused.
Can she hear us?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix my connection a bit by turning
Okay.
off settings I do not need.
Gotcha.
Okay, yeah, you were just sitting there like this for a while, so I just thought like, oh, did she freeze?
I'm taking a call. One sec.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
This just
This
in.
just in.
Okay, thanks, Professor X.
Mm-hmm. Fucking Cyclops over here.
Na-na-na-na-na.
And that's all we can play for copyright.
Yeah, can't do anything more.
Nope.
All right.
Some of the other people will tell you of the Womford bat, a mysterious creature that has kidnapped people in the past.
Okay.
At night.
No. We're looking for a cat.
They'll also tell you that someone named Dareth was basically taken from the steps of his own house about a 10-day ago.
Any sort of description they might have provided for this creature?
Nope.
Hmm.
Just that it exists. It's the Womford bat.
All right.
Womford bat. Huh.
Well, your
Boogly
gut feeling-
booglies.
Your gut
Oh,
feeling
no.
may be onto this creature, whatever it might be, Lily.
This could be something entirely unrelated and even more good at diverting us from exactly what we're supposed to be doing. So I'm keen to see if there's any information from Scarlet, considering she is a fellow tabaxi. And that's considering she's the only one here. It's sort of the only lead we have.
Well, then we may as well take it before it decides to dry up.
Lily just kind of like tilts his head and looks at you like confused as if he doesn't understand the reference. Okay. Just sort of carries on.
I don't think it was wet to begin with.
That was my thought. Like anyway, whatever. Let's
when we
just
have
go.
free time, I shall discuss more about it. But you're right, Lily. Let's press forward.
Sure. Let's do that.
So you head to where they told you Scarlet lived?
Yeah.
Well, Megan, since Scarlet is one of your other characters from one of the side games that we played, I'll get you to Roleplay Scarlet for this interaction.
Oh, this is that Scarlet. Oh no.
And now you're
It's
frozen.
all
I thought I buried
connected.
this character away because of how horrible she was.
Oh,
You don't need the
Oh.
character sheet, but yeah, just
just a role player.
Give me a second to remember.
I believe I'm too old for this shit was kind of her mantra.
Yeah.
Ah, so Danny Glover.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
lethal weapon.
One day from retirement.
Cool.
Yeah, so you go up to the door.
Lily will
actually
go
see
out.
this big dinosaur outside this house just munching on like hay.
Hey, what kind of dinosaur?
First
It's an
time
herbivore.
First
Okay.
time for everything, I suppose.
So, okay. Lily
It's
just
a
kind of looks.
hadrosaur, I think.
Oh no, I'm cutting out.
Well,
Help.
help!
They're knocking on Scarlet's door.
Give me like 1 second. I'm cutting out majorly.
Not for us, you're not.
Yeah, you sound perfectly
Or are
fine
we
for
cutting
us.
out for you? Is that the problem?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Oh wait, copyright. Forgot about that.
They can't. We'll just make our own song.
Do 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 do.
Just a mishmash of musical melodies.
I'm back. Okay.
Yay!
Still have really bad connection down here. It's green. It's green now. We gotta do this while we on.
Okay,
So yeah,
Alright.
here.
Lily
they knock on the door of
knocks on
your
the door,
abode.
eyeing the dinosaur, and then knocking on the door.
Who is it?
Shit. Lily's like, crap. My name is Lily. We're looking for our friend, and we've been asking people around town. I was wondering if we could ask you a few questions.
No.
Okay, I guess we should go.
Not yet. Yeah.
Okay, Scarlet is gonna kind of go to a window and take a peek out to see who
Like
these
that
people
racist-
are.
That
Masked
racist old lady
figure.
on the block.
Okay, who are you asking about?
She's a tabaxi named Tail. She's a party member of ours. We think she came into this town, and this is a terrible thing to say, but you're a tabaxi, so there's a chance that you might know her.
Oh, like Canadians.
So you said
Sure.
Tail.
Wait,
Is her name
who?
Chasing Tail?
Yes.
Door immediately opens.
Oh,
Thank you.
Tail's with you.
Not right now,
Or
no.
was.
That's why we're looking for her.
yes. We were hoping you'd have
He
some
has-
information.
A very terrible habit of going off on her own.
And I'm cutting out 1 second. I'm gone. I can't hear you guys. I'm sorry.
Oh
We
no!
stopped talking.
Means that this isn't working.
We did stop talking.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear us now? Megan?
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 I can hear bits and pieces. And
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going. Help!
Help!
Bop.
I would have
Help.
thought that it would be better this time because it's literally only thing running on my computer is Discord.
Mm.
There's probably a interwebs.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, after I asked Chasing Tail, I missed everything past that. So
Yeah, no, she's definitely missing. She seems to do that often. Goes off on her own.
yeah, she always was a curious kid. Barry, would Scarlet know anything? Or
Probably not about what happened to her, but I mean, you could probably direct them to the docks where, you've seen a lot of thugs and stuff lately.
well, my guess is if Tail wandered off, she usually has a tendency to end up in the most dangerous areas. So I would check
Yes.
the docks.
That's very true. Yep. Thank you. I guess you know her?
Yeah, we were from the same clan a long
Oh.
time ago. But I haven't seen her in a very long time. I left a while before, back when she was just little. So
I see.
I'm surprised to find her in the mainland, though.
Lily just kind of gives a shrug, and because I can't speak much for her past, did you wish to accompany us?
That depends on if I would have to do Scarlet and Tail once we. I don't have Scarlet's character sheet anymore.
I would say Scarlet would probably
My
not
like
want
21s that I rolled as her were really bad
It's
luck,
like,
and I.
nah, door closes.
Okay, yeah.
to. That's pretty much Scarlet though. Like,
I'd rather
had enough of
not.
this shit.
But once you do have her back with you, it would be nice to see her again.
Okay.
Very well.
I guess. Thank you for the information, and we'll let you know. Thank you for the information about the docks.
Boom. Door closes.
Okay.
Let's
Cut to. Chasing Tail.
Cut
Cut
cutting the
to.
tail just as I'm disconnecting again. Oh no.
Oh, come on.
I say disconnection grants invulnerability.
Okay, if you're
I
having
feel like I'm
connection
like
issues,
trying to talk to you guys with like on a moving train, and I just shout, and then
are
Oh
you
my
still having
god.
connection issues right now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay? No? Okay.
Nope.
We'll go with the others for now,
Thank you.
okay?
I'm hearing bits and pieces.
We're gonna go with Lily and the gang. We'll come
Okay,
back to Taylor.
I'm gonna see if I
a
can
little
like do like a troubleshoot on this while you guys are doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apologies
Okay.
for ruining your scene cut.
We'll find out if the whole thing works if you disconnect them.
Okay, I will try and figure this out.
Okay.
So, yeah, you guys make your way down to the docks. It's kind of dilapidated. Rotten wood and ropes and bird crap everywhere.
Mhm.
Sorry.
There are currently.
I know that
Took me a
they're your
second.
cousins there, yes, but never mind.
There are currently 3 keel boats moored there right now.
Okay.
Basically, like this, it's a big boat with just like a big central kind of cabin and a sail on top. It's 30 feet long and about 10 feet wide, each keel boat.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what do? You see these 3 boats there? What are you looking for?
People, I guess. Anybody to talk to.
Yeah, there are the people on board. All the boats actually. Just 2 to 3 sailors per kind of boat. One of them has let's see here, 4 people on it.
Okay.
A Ganassi, a halfling, and 2 humans.
Okay. Lily will just go to probably that boat, whatever one's closest, first boat.
Okay.
And he'll just still stand on the dock and sort of go, shit, what do they say for ship people?
Ahoy.
You can just speak normally.
Ahoy!
Yeah, so you're standing. 1 second. There we go. The baby monitor was on, so Ella asking for a movie.
Ah.
You come to this one keelboat. On it says the River Maiden. Yeah, like I said, on deck there is a water ganassi, a little halfling, and just 2 humans. Let's see.
Yeah, Lily just sort of awkwardly says, ahoy!
This is
Not knowing what to say in situations.
The The halfling kind of pops his head up over the railing. What do you want?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to disturb. We're looking for someone.
All right.
We're looking for a tabaxi. She's a friend of ours.
I ain't seen no tabaxi. What the heck's a tabaxi?
It's a cat person.
How do you know you haven't seen one if you don't know what one is?
Massive
A cat
blinking from
person?
Lily.
Like
Yeah.
a cat lady? Got like a
Yeah,
whole
like-
bunch of cats?
No,
My
it looks
aunt was a cat lady.
No. It's literally a person who is a cat, like literally a cat, like that would be walking on 4 legs. And he's like trying to like get on down on 4 legs and like walk around, but they stand on 2 legs and they're like a cat.
Yeah, can I get an insight check from you?
I guess. 13.
13. You think he's probably seen a tabaxi before. He's playing dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you've never seen a tabaxi? I mean, I know they're not common, but there's one that lives here.
Scarlet?
See?
Oh, so you
I
know
knew it!
Scarlet.
Found his eyes.
One of those. But
Never
not
heard of her.
Scarlet.
Never seen her. And he hops down off the rail and scuttles into the cabin.
Oh, to hell with this.
That guy's full of shit.
Oh god. Lily goes to go onto the ship.
Oh,
Okay.
Is there a simple boarding plank, or does he have to jump up onto the ship?
So basically, there's the dock, the jetty, and then the boat. The boat's only a little bit higher than that, but there's
Okay,
a little
so
bit
he
of a
can
gap.
easily step over onto the boat.
Just give me a little athletics, would you? Strength athletics, whatever is better.
Nat 20.
Oh yeah, you like gracefully like.
Fucking hop up like no one's business. Hey!
It's at that moment, the 2 other sailors there draw weapons.
Lovely.
Well, never
So-
done.
Roll for initiative.
Yay!
Oh, short sword.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. All right. Lily.
That's 22.
Roland.
18.
Yeah.
13.
13. Okay. The nice whopping 4.
My favorite
Nice.
number.
Whopping 10. 16 for Pike. Okay. Wow, I suck. Okay.
I think we have this in the bag there, guys.
So, Lily, you're first.
Cool. Lily doesn't like lift his sword entirely. He just sort of has it out, and he does take a moment to just be like, in a sort of try to be in a stern but still polite voice. Is like, look, we're just trying to find our friend, and we're not looking for a fight. But I don't
Okay,
appreciate
so-
being lied to, especially over something so simple. If it's a matter of coin, I can pay you coin.
The water ganassi fella, basically, he's got his sword out, and he'll tell you, you don't jump onto a captain's ship without getting permission first.
Well, that's
He'll
nice, but
haul
you
ya.
don't lie to me in front of my face without getting a little angry.
I never talked to you.
Your halfling companion did. And considering he's part of your crew, he's your responsibility if you are the captain. I believe that's how a ship works, yes?
Okay, Roland.
carrying on.
Well, Roland will not abandon his allies, so he's gonna have to romp on top of the boat with the gangplank hanging up there.
Okay, strength athletics.
Probably athletics would be the best. That is a 10.
Yeah, you nearly end up in the river, but you just make it. You kind of lose your footing slightly, but yeah, they're greeted with the scene of two humans with their cutlasses drawn. Water Ganassi, same sort of deal there. His sword is out, and he's not looking too happily at Lily, and Lily's not looking too happily at them. And they're probably in the midst of a verbal joust.
I would like to attempt to persuade the crew to possibly lower their weapons so we can actually talk this out.
Okay. Make me a roll and tell me what you say.
Well, I'll tell you what I say first, and then I'll do the roll. So, basically, as Roland clambers up onto board the ship, he sees basically everyone at arms and is like, "Hold your weapons, everyone. We don't need to have bloodshed. We're searching for information, and once we have obtained it, we can be on our way." It's a simple misunderstanding. And
Okay.
as for the check, that is a whopping 23.
Holy crap. So yeah, they start to put their swords down a bit there.
Okay.
The captain does not, however.
Well,
So from inside the keelboat kind of pilot house there, you hear the halfling like, just get him, boss, get him, get him.
Great.
You kind of see the Ganassi just roll his eyes a bit, like, oh god. Yeah.
Okay, so just the two little minions put their weapons down?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'd like to cast Hold Person on the Ganassi.
Okay. What's the save there?
Why don't you roll and then I'll tell you if you beat it.
That's not how this works.
14.
Wisdom save. Okay. Let's see. I got all these little handy dandy post-it notes. Now, go. Okay, wisdom save, eh? Ooh, a whopping +0. 12.
He is now
So
paralyzed.
they are held. Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to talk now, sir?
Now, can he talk while he's held?
I don't know. He's paralyzed, but does that paralyze your vocal cords?
I don't have the PHB in front of me. What does the spell say?
I'm just taking a look for that right now.
It just says must succeed wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. I guess paralyzed would probably be effect in the
Yes.
Okay.
Here we are. Paralyzed. So it cannot move or speak.
Oh, great.
Cannot speak. But the two sailors are there.
Yeah. Well, they dropped their weapons. I don't want to mess with them. I might want to beat the shit out of that halfling, though.
Okay. So is that your turn then?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. The two sailor folk kind of look at each other and they kind of just, we're just gonna go.
That's acceptable.
If that's all right. All right. Bye.
Please.
Tell all your friends it was
Looking
gas.
looking at the situation around them, so they're just like, yeah, let's. So they leave the boat. So basically, you're now left on this keel boat with paralyzed Ganassi and a hiding halfling.
All right.
Yes.
Well,
What do you do? We'll go in free action now.
Okay.
Lily's going after that halfling. Beelining for that halfling. Halfling.
The halfling.
Yeah, the halfling.
Halfling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, you open the deck house, and it's a little. It's in the middle of the 10-foot deck there. So there's probably about a foot on either side of it. So it's pretty spacious inside.
Okay.
Let's see here. In the deck house, there are trunks and just miscellaneous stuff. There is a large chart table, and there's some maps.
Marps.
Is all of this within? How big is this room?
So it's probably about 8 feet wide, 8 by 8 by 8, I say.
Cool. So I'm gonna start focusing on anything that's in the trunk. I don't have to open them to see it. I have blind spot.
Okay. Yeah.
Or if anything's under a table, or like just things that are, I guess I would
Blind
probably have
sense.
to check the trunk, but anything that's under a table, or things that are hiding without being covered, I can see.
Just give me a perception, real quick.
23.
23. You can hear some kind of nervous, like breathing coming from inside the chest.
Ears.
The trunk.
Ears twitch.
Them radar dishes.
While this is
What
happening,
to do?
I'd like to approach the captain of this little keel boat and throw his weapons in the river.
Okay, yeah. You pull off his weapons rather easily and toss them into the water.
And also the two that those other two dropped.
Yeah, okay. Now he's also got a coin purse on his person. You gonna rob him too, or are you just gonna take his weapons?
I'm gonna
I call for leading.
I'm gonna give him a wet willy and then put 72 copper in his coin purse.
He's a water cadet.
Your finger actually comes back more moist than when you stuck it in.
Yeah.
Ew.
I feel that'd be like a wet feather though. That would just feel even worse.
No,
Just
I
smells
got
it, carries on.
talents.
Oh right.
You need a towel, friend.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he just got out of the shower like constantly. So
Oh my god.
I just didn't want.
Yeah.
Copper.
Yeah. Lily starts to strategically tap on the chests, kind of that tink, 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 purposefully leaving the one that the halfling is in until last, but making like heavy boot falls, kind of like boom, boom, making his way along. He is trying to be ominous and trying to be...
the halfling is hyperventilating basically.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna pass out before we can ask him anything.
And Lily will get to the chest that he's in, and he just kind of casually and slowly opens it and just looks to the halfling.
Yeah. So inside you see this halfling that you were conversing with before, sandy brown hair, laying in
For a second,
this
I
trunk.
thought that was his name.
Sandy Brown.
Sandy Brown. And he's surrounded by books in this trunk. And actually, Lily, you recognize these books as the same volumes one of the ones that you received in Red Larch from your contact in the Harpers.
Hmm. Well, Lily does still have his short sword out. It's not pointed at him, it's simply pointing down to the ground, but he's certainly not looking nice. He's wearing his mask, he's covered in his black gear and whatnot. But he takes off his mask, revealing his pale gray face and tattooed lines on him, and sort of just crouches down and leans to this man and just slightly cocks his head and goes, I would appreciate very much if you answered my questions truthfully. And we will avoid any mess, particularly the one I'm going to make of you.
He passes out.
Excellent. He picks him up and puts him over his shoulder.
You definitely scared him. Oh, well. Hello? Everyone just went roboto on me.
Yep.
Quick question though, what's West or
Sorry, what was your question?
what server are you guys on? Because it might be that I'm on a different server.
The US West.
It is? Okay.
Yeah.
I think mine's
not
just
that.
automatic.
Okay, never mind then. I had like
Yeah.
a list of troubleshooting things, and that was the last possible cause. So
Okay.
I see. I would assume it's probably your internet, because we hear you just fine. Like, you're perfectly clear.
Okay, so with the passed out halfling, we'll cut back to chasing tail now.
I will do my best to stay connected.
Okay.
We have faith in you.
And Ash, maybe, I don't know, Ella's still crying.
I know. She's just calling for either daddy or kitty. I can't tell.
Okay.
Barry needs a cat costume. Just like
I think she's trying to take advantage of people coming in to give her more songs, because she's been doing this the past few nights.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Yeah, we'll see.
All
If she
right.
lingers, I'll go, but...
So, Jesus Taylor, you wake up in a torch-lit chamber where two boats bob on an underground stream.
I'm gonna disconnect for 1 second and come back in.
AKA
I'm going
trans-
to disconnect
I heard
for
that.
1 sec.
Robot Megan!
Oh, it screwed everything up.
Grr.
It was like a robot on heroin.
How we
Hear me
now?
Back.
Testing.
Oh, we got our Jason Tatum back.
Nope.
Really wish I could just connect straight into the thing, but it's like right in the middle of the main room where everyone is. So
Mm.
Oh.
Just be like, Mom, Dad, get out of here.
I need a
dear.
long cord.
Just snake an
Yeah.
Ethernet cable
May-
right
may-
under.
I have to get
We have to invest in a long
super
cord.
Ethernet.
Just for tonight.
I will look into
Just
things.
get a 400 footer.
Oh yeah,
You'll be covered.
industrial scale.
But can you hear me okay, Megan? No?
Yeah, you're
Yes.
slow talking, but I can at least hear you.
Okay, I'll talk clear and concise. So yeah, torchlit chamber, two boats, bob on an underground stream. The stream flows towards daylight to the east, and upstream leads into darkness towards the west. You find you are in a small cell, and you look around. You notice that you're not alone in this cell. And as you're awake, this big, boisterous voice comes out of the darkness and goes, "Oh, good! Novak was lonely. It's just
Oh,
me and
no.
Scully."
Not Novak.
To see who won the contest.
Before you sits a half orc, very tall, gray skin, red hair slicked back, this one green eye, one white eye with 3 claw marks over that eye there. And he's wearing blue armor. On his shoulder, he's got a little mouse.
Oh man, all the memories of that.
Novak is
Hail.
pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Novak. This your cage or like what's the situation? And I'm gonna do like one of those like cat stretches best I can in a cage.
Yeah, so Novak doesn't personally own Cage. Novak brought here.
Do you know by who? All I
Water
know
people.
about them is that they hit really hard.
They'd never hit Novak. They asked Novak,
And I'm
come
gone.
along. Can you hear me now? Testing.
Testes.
Testicles. Ah.
Unos, dos, tres.
Can you hear me now, Megan?
Yes.
Hey, there we go.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so he says he wasn't hit.
Oh, okay.
They asked him to come.
Sounds like Novak.
Bird Queen said this was place I needed to go.
Hmm. Goodbye.
Okay. No? Oh man.
Man, we had all these things taken
I
care
heard
of.
Bird Queen says
This was a place he
I'm
should go.
gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna try hanging up and going back on again. One moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum,
Okay, I'm in the
ba-dum.
green. Should be good for a bit.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So that's what he told you. The Bird Queen told him that he should he should go here. When those people asked him.
And by Bird Queen, you talking about like the Raven Queen or an Aarakocra lady or like what's the deal?
I
And,
worship Bird Queen. She has very nice birds. She gives me clerical powers. Bird Queen.
Okay. Taylor, to go try to write that down. Are my journals still in my book holsters, or did they take them?
They took those.
Ah, those riders.
So
Yeah, she
basically,
goes to.
you still have your armor and stuff, but your weapons and everything are not on you. If you do a quick just investigation.
Ooh, the first roll of the day. Let me get my actual character sheet up. Is it investigation?
Yeah,
That
please.
is bad. 6.
6. You don't see your weapons or items anywhere at all.
Yeah, but she's 100% like the checking everywhere, like
Yeah.
looking for that journal.
Where's my phone? Where's my phone?
Yeah, pretty much.
Phones, key, wallet. Awesome.
And she's gonna go and just like panic, like grab Novak's shoulders. Do you know where they put my book?
Let me roll. No.
Thank you, anyways.
Proceed to shake.
Novak was napping when you came in.
Oh no, that's fair. Yeah. Now she's got like the hand is tapping.
She's like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Okay, I'm gonna look around. Like, how is this cage locked? Like just a lock
It's
or like
yeah,
a latch?
just
Or...
like one of those big old iron key locks that you see.
All of my stuff except my armor is gone. Cool beans. No other people in this entire chamber with like the water there.
Nope.
With a 6, I wouldn't be able to see even if they were.
Roll me a perception check. real quick.
Ooh, that's better. It's an 18 before I add things.
Nice.
It's a
Okay.
21.
Novak has all of his weapons. They didn't disarm. He literally just walked into the cell. Like, okay, it sat down.
Novak, was it?
Yes,
He doesn't
it's
have any
Novak.
like lock picks or like I forget what weapon he has.
I've got him with a mace here because I didn't get that information. So
Mace. Okay. Like like something strong enough to break this law, like something like that.
he said, "Kitty cat want out?"
Am I gone?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, if you can hear me, you guys are all frozen.
I can hear you. We can hear you. We
so
can hear
I
you.
wasn't sure. Now I can hear you. Okay.
So he asks you, "Kitty cat want out?"
Yes, kitty cat wants out.
Okay. He walks over to the door, the bars, and just goes, breaks it off of its hinges, takes a few steps out, drops the gate. I rolled a natural 20 on my strength check for him. So.
Wow.
Novak, my friend, you are awesome. And I walk out of the cage.
So you notice that there's actually, aside from the river there and the boats, there's actually also a stairwell. So yeah.
Anything like if I snoop around outside of the cage now, just looking around for like chests or like anything that could store something.
I do another investigation.
Come on, Tail needs her books. Okay,
Gotta
that's
find-
cocked. Not cocked, but not good. 11?
11 is enough to notice that there is a box in one of the boats that's bobbing up and down in the stream there.
Nice.
She's gonna go and she's walking very carefully on the dock itself. And I'm going to go and check that box. Check it for
Yep.
traps first.
Check it
Just
for traps.
in case.
You
Okay.
can never be too careful.
That's investigation, correct?
Yeah.
It's another 11.
You detect no traps.
Oh boy, that wording is great. Well, Tail's gonna open the box.
Yep, there's your stuff.
Immediately grab the book.
You can't keep Tail away from her paper crack.
And she's gonna quickly scroll, like check through it to see if they tore it or like any pages are missing, and just check that it's all okay.
Yeah, it's all okay except for like the next page you were going to write on. It's just a whole bunch of like dicks.
What Philistines?
Puts it in her holster again.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna grab all my other stuff.
Yeah, you just gear up. All
How
right.
did they fit a bow in a chest?
Yeah.
Very carefully.
Just
Yes.
fold it here, fold it here. Lock the pins in. It's like a piece of IKEA furniture, you know. It's...
Yeah, true.
Where's the Allen wrench?
It's like, oh wait, this
Tell that
wasn't
off
a
very
bend. This wasn't a foldable bow.
Oh,
Snaps it in half.
No.
I was gonna hop back to you guys, but
Oh, Ashley's not back yet.
Lily's
is
got
Lil.
the howling, and we're trying to find.
so we'll go back to Roland and Yath then.
Okay.
Because we'll just assume Lily's still in the pilot house.
Sure. All right, so we're on top of the deck. I'm guessing nobody has come to check what we're doing.
Nope.
Is there any
The other
food on
boats
this
just kind of
boat?
busy themselves with what they're doing.
Okay.
Is there
Fair
food on
enough.
this boat?
I mean, you really haven't done much. You hopped on a boat. 2 guys walked off.
Well, that is kind of true, and we've kind of just left the captain a paralyzed state at the moment.
Oh, jeez. And I've been rolling for him to see if he's broken the whole person every once in a while, and no, I've not beaten a 14 yet.
Oof.
I just rolled a natural 1.
Oh.
Ooh, he's even more held now.
That wet willy, it did the number on him then.
Gave him the heebie-jeebies. He's like, ugh.
Did that bird just put his talon in my ear? Ugh.
I don't know where that bird's talon's been.
Not the plate.
Okay.
So what do the two of you?
Is there food on this boat?
There's a few scattered barrels on the deck, if you want to check.
I would love to check these scattered barrels on the deck.
Big dick.
Yeah, you dick.
Oh boy. Ella's not happy.
Uh-oh.
Doing a big old grump, huh?
So what's in these barrels?
Roll me a investigation.
What's in the barrel, Yath? What's in the barrel?
Great. Well, I rolled a 2, so that's a 1.
Oh.
Yeah, you find a big old barrel of salt.
Oh. Huh?
Awesome. I'm gonna throw a handful at the Ganassi. Dry out,
Wow.
you piece of crap.
Is there an alignment check with that?
Not really. Ella, I heard her.
Yeah, she just wants more songs. There's literally nothing wrong.
Okay.
She's just constantly milking this because I did it one night when she was sick.
Let that be a lesson to you, Danny. Ignore your child.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Only in most dire straits.
Actually, no. For the first few months when she's a little baby, don't.
No.
Just
Definitely not.
Please don't.
definitely not.
Definitely not. When they
So
get
she's-
into the 2 and 3 age, when they're smart enough to get anything from you.
Yeah. Looks like she's quiet now, though. I don't see the. Oh,
There she
there she
goes.
Jinx myself. All right,
Yep. She'll be fine.
Roland, what would you like to do?
Nothing wrong.
Well, considering that Yath is now salting the Ganassi.
Assaulting.
Yes, assaulting. A salty Ganassi.
The Seawater Ganassi?
I don't think there'll be much left after if he continues this. I would probably try to restrain him from doing more damage than what's necessary, just verbally at that point.
Okay.
Taking a look, otherwise, I'm guessing the deck just has more barrels, more provisions on it.
Yeah, barrels, ropes, rigging, some oars.
Okay. Well, leaving Yath to season our captain, I will go check up on Lily very quick.
His way out with the halfling over his shoulder.
The halfling is unconscious.
I'm
He's not
guessing you
tied.
didn't kill him.
No, he has a heartbeat still.
Yeah, you don't see any blood, so that's a good sign.
He passed out.
You never know. Lily has punched things
Those
and
people,
they
when
die.
they lose a
No
cat,
blood.
put up posters.
Lily doesn't really have to rely on weaponry. He passed out. I figure we could bring him out here at least and wake him up.
Yes, that would probably be a wise idea. And also,
Someone else
hopefully,
aside from me should maybe do it because I'm the reason he passed out. So
all right.
I'm an intimidating face. He's put his mask on by now because he's had to go outside. So
Your presence alone will hopefully ensure he doesn't run.
something at least.
All right. Well,
Pardon me.
hopefully it wakes up before it looks back to the Ganassi. We have more salt than water happening here.
Yeah, by this point, the Ganassi captain is actually up to his knees in salt. Yeah, it's just been like,
Oh God.
Yes, I think that's enough.
Lily doesn't seem to give
I just
two
wanted
craps.
to throw the one handful.
No, but you don't realize that Barry has this gene called the too much gene, and he takes something and he runs with it.
Except in his pants, am I right?
No, not at all. Not at all. Completely wrong. Anyway, Willie sets the halfling down and slaps him.
And DM has disconnected.
just roll me a strength check.
That's when you roll a d4 to see who the new DM is.
Nice. A 5.
You're just like,
And you miss him almost. Feels a little bad. He doesn't want to he looks at Roland. He's kind of like, I don't know if I should hit him.
I can't do it in front of the paladin.
Right? He's gonna get mad at me because I'm not doing stuff that's like all like ethical and shit.
kind of a noodly armed slap.
Shakes out his hand, tries again.
Okay.
I don't care about Roland. I can slap someone if I want. No, he can't. He rolled a nat 1.
Oh,
The confidence is gone.
I think instead of a slap, that's a punch instead.
It kind of looks like this.
I miss.
It's a gentle caress. You are now lovers. No.
Fine. I pick him up and throw him overboard.
Roland's have some serious doubts about these people he's with.
Okay. In a matter of seconds after hitting the water, you see this halfling start flailing and sputtering and goes, I can't swim! I can't.
You're a sailor! How do you not
Then he-
swim?
Goes underwater.
Oh. Damn it.
Lily,
Lily dives in.
Roll me a d20 before you hop in the water there.
11.
You do not dive in. You get to the edge and you have a panic attack.
Oh! Just kind of like, just start like breathing really hard, just like totally still.
Yeah, just the
So it
sight
was
of the
very
water itself
obvious.
is giving you a panic attack.
It was very obvious he was going to jump in, but something stopped him.
Yeah, so the sight of the water and this halfling like struggling to something about it has just like triggered something in your mind and you were having a
God.
full blown like
Flashback without the flashback.
yeah, exactly.
Frozen.
But definitely you guys notice this right away that Lily is now having like a
panic attack.
like white knuckle grip the rails like
It's trembling and you can see it. He's just deathly still and his
Mhm.
unfortunately his face is covered, but like you can see the trembles coming through his form.
Okay. Yeah. Make sure that Lily is all right. I'm gonna go try to save the halfling.
Oh, don't send Yaf to
little
him.
hand. Little hands.
So I'm gonna go check on Lily.
Okay.
Fuck.
Roland, you dive in.
Actually, I
Uh,
would like to use the rope that's nearby, if I can, to see if he can grab
Sure.
her.
This guy thinking
Sec
ahead.
here.
Because I'm wearing chainmail, I'm gonna sleep
okay.
like a rock.
Oh,
Yeah,
but-
you don't see the halfling's hands anymore.
All right, throw rope. Have to dive in.
Oh no.
So first off, what's your Constitution modifier?
I've got a +4.
Okay, so you can actually hold your breath for 5 minutes.
Nice.
All right, and yeah, so you dive in. I'll need you to make a athletics check for me at a
Okay.
disadvantage.
This is when I want to like it cuts to tail, and she's like, "Don't worry, Novak. My friends are really, really great. They'll be able to get us out of here in no time."
Super
Okay,
capable
right.
human
Cuts
beings.
back to you having a panic attack, Roland jumping into water with full armor.
Oh god.
Yeah, giving people wet willies.
Yeah, it's just salting people.
Yeah. I got a 12 for that.
Okay, that is enough. You find the halfling on the bottom. You're able to scoop him up and make your way back to the surface.
Okay, I'll make sure that he's slung over my shoulder so that way he can still breathe whilst I'm
Okay.
trying to, tread water.
Yeah, and you should be able to grab onto the jetty or whatnot
Mhm.
as soon as you breach the surface. Yeah, how do you comfort Lily?
The maracas.
Obviously
damn
with
it.
a song.
Oh no. I guess the question is, do I even hear him?
Performance check, yeah.
Oh no. I'll roll a
Nat 20.
Here's the thing
perception.
about performance. 17.
Oh, perception of 10.
So yeah, you definitely with this rousing performance of maracas.
I just sort of like turn and just look at Yav. Go away. Just go away.
But you're not having a panic attack anymore.
Sort of turns from the edge and just sits in the middle of the boat.
How's it going?
Peachy. Utterly peachy. Where's Roland?
Where's the peach?
Being a water-drenched rat.
Yeah,
Well, he
and
moved to the
Roland,
middle of the boat.
there are some people on the docks that are pulling you out, helping to pull you and the halfling out of the water. Yeah, I rolled a 2 to break the hold person, so there's still the captain is still held, salted, and wet-willied.
He's always so mad. It's just better and
Dry it
better
out,
and
eh?
better.
Wow.
Lily will look around to see where Roland is, kind of trying to take stock again of his surroundings.
Give me a perception at a disadvantage because you are a little bit distracted still.
That's a 13.
Yeah, you see Roland on the dock there. Some passersby are helping him out of the water. He's got the halfling with him.
Yeah.
They both look rather waterlogged.
Lily will sort of just make his way over there.
I put on 50
on, yeah.
pounds, so.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you're with the halfling on the dock.
Is the halfling awake now?
Yeah,
Lily
one of the
grabs him.
passersby performed CPR on him, cleared all the water out of his lungs.
Mhm.
What?
Lily just kind of slowly kneels down. It's definitely not the same presence he had before. It's sort of a more gentle thing. Just that casual calmness that he tends to carry. He's just like, we need to find our friend. And this is becoming way harder than it needs to be.
If you promise not to throw me in the river again, or
will
kill
not
me.
throw you in the river. I will not kill you. I offered to pay you in order to get information, and this is like harder than pulling teeth. And
Yeah,
I've
but
pulled-
Sholar would have killed me.
I didn't know you were a dentist.
Very good one. Your captain, I'm assuming?
Yeah, Sholar, Captain Sholar.
Cool. Well, I won't let him harm you, so...
I could take you there and steal the boat.
Steal his boat?
Yeah, unless you want to take one of the other ones.
Oh, no.
Or do you have your own boat?
His
we
works.
don't have a boat.
So you know where she is, then?
Yeah, but Riverguard Keep.
Perfect. Lily goes back to the boat. Roland, can you escort our halfling friend here? Yeah, I'll just go back to the boat again. Come on, Yaf!
Okay, but you're gonna have to help me throw this Ganathi onto the dock.
Sure.
He's a freaking barrel. I can't beat a 14. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
We're just gonna pull him out of his salt tomb and throw him onto the dock.
Okay, strength with advantage because Lily's helping you.
Yeah. Lily is tossing without any real aim in mind. He doesn't care what
Anywhere
he hits.
but the ship.
19.
Yeah, anywhere but the ship.
Yeah, you toss him.
9!
No, you don't have to roll actually.
Oh, right, it's just with
Yeah,
advantage.
it's rolling. Yeah. So yeah, you toss him. His face hits one of those like pilings,
Wow.
And he kind of slumps down on the dock
Oh darn, he's unconscious. I feel terrible.
and paralyzed.
Let's set sail.
And
To
probably
adventure.
We're the good guys, right?
No,
Grand Theft Schooner over here.
that was a joke.
It's actually a keel boat. It's not a schooner.
Whatever.
Have you know? There's a difference. Hey, Ghosts of the Salt Marsh. I got a whole section of rules for the boats there, which I won't get into here because
That's gonna ask
Yeah.
me the salt marsh, but
inspiration for you there, Daddy.
Yes.
Yay.
Okay, so Pike the Halfling will set the sails and start sailing upriver with you guys there.
Cool.
Cut
Alright.
back to Tail.
Tail. Tail time.
Ooh.
Tail
Oh
time.
god, can't hear us
Alright.
again.
No, I'm good.
I think
Okay.
I'm just waiting for you to initiate
I
something here.
believe I'm good.
Well, Tail,
See, I'm
what do you want
always
to do?
super fine when you guys are doing your stuff. As soon as he says my character's name, it's like red.
It's a curse.
Yes.
That seems to be a thing with Megan's characters in my games. So they're all
Just keep
cursed.
calling. Just
Yeah,
keep calling her
That's
Lily
why I had
instead.
to tear up Scarlet's
There you go.
page after the 10th one against the dog folk when they started just laughing at the Knowles when they laughed at
The
me.
Knowles, yeah, that was funny.
Pity laugh.
Just keep calling her Lily
Jarbanes.
instead.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
We'll have a problem.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So what do you do?
So I got my stuff back.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So there's these two boats. You can see sunlight heading off to the east of you, out of like this little culvert. To the west of you, darkness, but the river continues up that way. And of course, there's the staircase.
Turn to Novak. So, you don't happen to know how to sail a ship, do you?
Novak can row.
Yeah, are these big ships or little ships?
The rowboats.
Rowboats,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
She just kind of looks at the water. Really, really contemplating. Let's see if the stairs go anywhere. And she's gonna
Good.
very, very careful to not like get her feet wet or anything on these docks. Just head to the stairs.
That's a big old
Okay.
can of nope.
Good. Good.
Did I tell Novak my name earlier?
No.
Well, I will just say like, by the way, I'm Tail. Nice to meet you. Thank you for absolutely destroying that cage.
Nice meeting you, Tail. And he grabs your tail and shakes it. You said his
Because I'm
tail.
pretty sure you could snap me in two. I'm going to let that go. And head to the.
Novak
fine.
let go of Tail then too. You
Yes,
let
thank
go,
you.
I let go.
I love Novak so much.
I hope I'm doing him justice.
I think so.
Okay.
So I'm going to sneak up the stairs if I can. It's either going to be noticed right away or try to sneak. So.
Yeah. So this room is the Great Hall of the Keep. It has 2 stories. Yeah, it is 2 stories high, with stone stairs on both sides of the room, leading up to a stone balcony at the west of the chamber. Heavy double doors lead east to the castle yard, while 2 interior doors open west. Arrow slits look out to the north and south. At the west end of the room, below the balcony, a large wooden chair sits behind a wooden table, littered with papers, discarded plates. A second table, this one long and furnished benches, runs down the middle of the hall. The walls are painted green and blue, decorated with tattered banners showing nautical designs.
Okay.
Right.
And is there anyone there? Or is the whole, like, that entire area empty?
Yeah, so roll me a perception check real quick as you peek your head out
Going
of the
well.
stairs and you're kind of looking
that-
around.
It's a 19.
There are 3 people in this room.
Okie dokie. Are they armed or?
Yes.
Gonna
Quite.
kind of like,
To the teeth.
hey, Novak. I whisper. Are they the people that brought you here? Answer quietly.
Yes! Those is people!
So bad at
That's
listening.
Nora!
Tail's just like, oh fuck.
Tails like, I know how Lily feels.
Oh!
Novak knows them so well!
Oh shit.
Karma's a bitch.
And he'll actually walk up to the top of the stairs and start waving at them.
Tail just like slings to the side.
I'm just gonna hide now.
I'm just gonna leave.
You very cut out. I heard everyone else, but
Novak's at the top of the stairs waving to them.
oh, okay. That's why I was sitting here. I'm like, Megan would not bring attention. Tail, however,
Tail is an idiot.
sees this and it's just like, that's all. Goes up and starts waving too. Hey, do you know the way out of here?
Alright.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah, actually. Thank you.
God, why am I playing an idiot?
I think Danny asks himself that question too.
She's just friendly, okay? She's probably like, oh, they accidentally knocked me out.
Yeah. It's like, oh my god.
It locked me in a cage.
It's the only
Okay.
accommodations they had. They don't have many, beds available.
Or she just doesn't want to throw Novak under the bus.
Hmm. Yeah, busting out of jail with that sort of strength? Hell yeah.
Okey-dokey. Right. And... Okay, and for Novak. Oh, okay, Novak. Not 20.
Dang.
Jeez.
7?
Oh yeah, you're on your phone. That'd be really tiny to you.
Itty bitty teeny weeny.
Okay, Novak is first. Is there anything you want to say to Novak as these Reavers draw their weapons?
Well, Tails is gonna be like, hey, like, we don't need to fight. I just have some questions. Novak, let's not hurt these guys just yet.
Okay. So he will cast command on let's see here, one of the Reavers and say, leave. And they will have to succeed a wisdom saving throw. DC 14. Wisdom saves today I cannot do, so one of the Reavers just leaves the room.
Peace!
Just gets the fuck out of Dodge.
And that's Novak's turn. After that is Urshnora, and
Also, I should say that Tail does have her hands up like this. Like, she's not holding her weapon or anything. She's just like, yo, man, we want to talk.
Mm-hmm.
okay. So the lady that Novak recognized suddenly changes shape and becomes like a serpent made out of water.
Interesting.
Suddenly
And
changing mind about fighting.
Then goes right over to you and it's going to try and constrict you.
Oh.
Barry, you're an asshole.
With a 6 to hit, so misses. Your cat-like reflexes, when it comes to water, you're like, and yeah, you dodge out of the way. After her is you.
So there's one of them left. One of them's still a normal person, and one's a water snake.
Yeah.
Okay. You can see like Tails' like eye is twitching a bit. Now that happened, fur is a bit poofed. And she's like, okay, I don't want to fight you. Points to the snake. You're making it really hard not to. I just want to know why I'm here. Because if I agree with what, I might stick around.
Oh, you're not going to agree with why.
Did they say that, or is that Barry?
Yeah, actually, the one that's not a snake will say that.
And why is that?
Because your pelt's very valuable.
We're gonna carve ye up.
Yeah, Tail frowns at that.
After we sacrifice you to old Hydra. The hunters that we know don't mind if there's a few puncture marks in the pelt.
Tail just kind of like just deadpan for a second. Stares at him right, like just a death glare. That was the worst answer you could have given to that. And she's gonna
the
draw
water
her
serpent
longbow.
beside you hisses. Because it's like right beside you.
Actually, yeah. 1 second. I'm going to, in a single move. I don't think that would hurt a water snake. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, longbow, and then immediately. Do I have? I'm trying to remember. I have 2 fighters right now, and they're at different levels. So I'm trying to remember what I have. Not yet. Actually, yeah, she's pissed off enough. I'm gonna shoot 1 arrow at the guy, and then action surge, shoot another one.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. It's 18 plus something to hit.
Okay, you're just looking to beat a 14, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one hit. First one, 1d8. So 7 damage from the first.
Okay.
So, piercing damage. And in the second attack. So I'm beating a what? 14?
14.
Oh, I missed it by 1.
Oh.
Yeah, so he has this like bronze shield that looks kind of like one of those what are they're like a horseshoe crab.
Oh, like a targe then.
Yeah, and he brings it up. It looks just like a horseshoe crab. It even has a little spiky tail too, and so he actually brings it up just in time to deflect your arrow there.
Right, so yeah, so ding, ding. And she turns to Novak and says, "Novak, change of plan." And them.
Okay. Just shrug. Okay. All right.
What do you say, boss?
So it is now Novak's turn. Alrighty. What do I got here? Sorry, I made an entire character sheet for him, and I got off work at 6 a.m. this morning, and I woke up at 9, so I'm kind of tired.
It's a bit of a long day for you.
Yeah, just a little. Okay.
That's okay.
So he's going to swing at the water serpent with his mace. Okay, I can roll crits for against when I'm playing the bad guys.
Of course.
So Novak crits this serpent.
Wow, 3 in a row.
Fuck.
That divine intervention. It's
Yeah.
Scully. It's thanks to Scully.
All thanks to Scully.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
D6.
Nat 20s every day.
Okay. So actually, because he's a half orc, he actually gets
Yep.
on a crit. So 19 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, the snake hisses. You actually see like the water get displaced and like splash over all the wall, Tarantino style, but with water instead of blood.
Yay!
All right. It's at this point that guy that he commanded to leave is now his turn. He walks back in the room like, what?
Confused
Well,
as shit.
Yeah,
What
confused as
happened?
shit. And that's all he's able to do this round. Come to the water serpent. It's going to attack at Mr. Novak. +4 to hit. It will hit him. So it coils around Novak. Damage. All right, and he is constricted by this giant snake.
I'm a
Okay,
snake.
and now it's the snake. Slipper snake. Okay, tail.
Oh, I'm gonna go. 'Cause it's one hand. Holding my bow in the one hand, I'm gonna take my rapier out and slash at the snake. See if I can get it to let go of Novak.
Okay, and I just want to point out, this for everyone keeping track of me mixing up people's names. In the initiative order, I put L instead of T.
Ah. It continues on.
we need a tally.
So, at home, take a shot.
Oh, so
We
it's
do
a
not
dirty
condone
20 to hit.
alcoholism, just to point that out.
Yep, that'll hit. Okay, roll your damage.
Damage.
That's 4 damage.
Okay.
Piercing
Hot
damage.
tasty 4.
Yeah, I rolled a 1, but I have a +3.
Serving up
So-
4.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it does let go of Novak.
Good.
Nice.
Okay.
Effective.
And with that, we'll cut to our friends on the river.
Rolling.
Whoop.
Rolling. That's all we can do.
Rolling down the river.
Roland on the river.
Yep.
Oh! It's a new hot single coming to you from
It's a new
Before
cover.
and After.
Yep. By yeah.
Our first EP.
The Christmas album.
The Christmas album.
Yaf doesn't understand Christmas.
It's Yap's greatest hit.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
First single
So,
on
yeah.
CD and vinyl coming soon
Yep.
to stores near you.
Yep.
After a few hours, you see this immense fortress on the bank of the river there.
Okay.
That looks ominous. Pike, what can you tell us?
It was bigger
You haven't
than my
really-
head. That's what
Haven't
she
really
said.
told us about where we're going.
River Guard Keep.
Uh-huh. And why, who and why and what took our friend there?
Well, you see,
Speak plainly.
tabaxi pelts are worth a lot of money.
Go on.
So we took her here, and then Jolver, he's gonna do something, and then he's gonna sell the pelts.
Billy just kind of gives you a quiet nod, and he's wearing his mask, so you can't see his expression. Well, I appreciate your honesty, friend.
Okay.
I really hope your friend there wasn't the one buying pelts.
It wasn't exactly said in the warmest of tones.
Yeah, there's definitely intent behind that.
There is chill to that voice.
So you come to the keep. The keep's easter wall is built into the river, forming a long pier that encloses a boat basin. Heavy chain that emerges from one tower stretches across the south section of the entrance. So basically, I don't know if you can see that very well. The river comes in there, and there's a chain basically to keep boats in and out. But
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like
coming
a
up.
wharf almost.
Yeah.
Portcullis for water.
As you get closer, a male human with lank black hair looks out the arrow slit in the tower by the river. He has a drooping mustache and a sour expression. What do you want?
Come in
And then he
here
looks
with
down and he goes, "Oh, Pike, you're not supposed to be back. Where's Sholar?" Napping? Anything from you guys?
Lily.
Gotta keep his trap shut.
Okay.
Pike, you're supposed to tell him we're the new recruits.
Oh, okay. I have new recruits for Jolver. They want to join the Crushing Wave.
Hi.
Is that Yath, the famous bard?
Can't see Lily's face. She's just going.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. While he a performance?
As soon as he spots Yath, you see the chain going ding 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 ding, and you're able to sail on in. All right. So you're brought to a landing where some people come to meet you, and you are moored there. The keep's eastern wall juts out onto the river, forming a good-sized basin in which a couple of keel boats float. A wide gap in the southeast wall provides access to the river, so basically where you just came in, although it was blocked by a heavy chain. A 20-foot tall bluff of rock and earth separates the landing and the nearby tower from the rest of the castle grounds. To the north, a wide stream flows out of a cave mouth into the boat basin. An iron gate blocks access to that stream.
Okay.
Cool.
And you are met by a few guards. Let's see here. Where is that? My goodness. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, okay. So you're escorted by 4 of these other Reavers. They come out, and they're like, come with us. We'll take you to go see Jolliver, and we'll get you all sorted. You can join the Crushing Wave.
Perfect.
Lily just kind of leans to Roland, is like, if you can't be convincing, don't say anything. He doesn't say it snidely. It's like actually said with like intent of like trying to give advice.
Yeah. Okay. So they lead you to this great big room through the courtyard, and as they open the door, there is a fella standing in the door. There's a water serpent attacking a half orc. You see Tail attacking the water serpent, and another fellow basically ducking behind a shield, dodging arrows and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So this is basically what you come upon.
Awesome.
You have you each basically have four escorts here as well. So
Um,
Also, I will
Is Lily-
say,
behind the guards, first off.
yeah, they're leading you.
Okay. I suppose, can Lily catch Tail's eye?
That all depends on Lily. Not
Tail.
Take a
Tail.
sip. There you go. There we go. Let's get Danny drunk. This sounds like a great night.
Once again, we do not condone alcoholism here.
No.
Not intentionally.
Well, I suppose then Lily's within sight, but he is behind the guards. So would you be able to
Yeah.
see Lily? Would you be focused on that Tail?
uh,
See
Tail
us
was
coming
looking
in.
at the water serpent, so the water serpent was in the other direction. So I would
Mhm.
say, probably not.
okay, I will not say what I was going to say then if they cannot see my face.
Well, we can't see your face, but we know who you are. You
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
are looking at us,
You're
basically.
very distinctive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we see a familiar tabaxi in possible mortal danger.
So obviously it's got to be.
Okay. Then if her back is facing us, unless someone else wants to do anything
Yeah,
else.
hold on. Question.
Yeah.
This magical
This calls.
washboard I have.
Ooh.
I
Mhm.
just need clarification on these magic items. For stuff that I don't have spell slots in, can I still use those spells?
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Those spells are built into the washboard.
so I don't expend spell slots to use them.
Correct. When
Consider
you're
it
using
like
the
a
magic item.
wand.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to look between these guards, see see what's going on in there with Tail, and I'm going to use invisibility.
Are on whom?
Myself.
Are yourself?
Himself.
Okay. So yeah, you're like.
Poof.
Basically, yep.
Okay. Can I get initiative from you three?
Oh, great.
Great is right. 5.
5 for yeah. Okay. Roland.
It's my favorite number.
4. Okay.
Yeah. No, there can only be one.
It started with Roland too, didn't it?
And Lily.
18.
Okay. Alrighty. So we were at the bottom of the order last time, with the last Reaver there. So he is going to, on his turn, because he got fired an arrow at, he's going to throw a javelin right at Tail.
No.
Tail's on.
With a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Ouch.
Okay.
That's definitely not the time when you want to say Kobe.
Bad. It was bad. It was bad.
You take 6 points of piercing damage
Dog.
6 points?
as this javelin sneaks into your back.
Ooh.
Be a bad man.
No, I did not. I changed it there.
Okay, so we'll come to the top of the order with Mr. Novak.
Novak.
Okay. So he's pretty much engaged with this water creature. Sweet. Ooh, that's. I gotta check something. One sec here.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
This could be interesting.
Okay. Ouch. Okay. I'm going to use Novak's going to use a spell, create or destroy water.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
and destroy water.
Convenient.
So he casts this spell, and you see the entire midsection of the serpent disappear. In that instant, the it shape changes back into a person. However, missing a leg and bleeding all over the floor.
Nice.
Ugh. Gruesome.
Extra nice. How many
Alright.
guards are there?
There were 4 that escorted you.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's 2 in the room, 1 at the door that you just came in, kind of like,
Mhm.
and then 1 engaged in combat. And of course, other person who is now missing a leg.
Yeah, they won't last long.
Okay. After Novak, it looks like, let's see here, I think that's the 18. Yeah, 18 with Lily.
That's
That sounded
the water
very
snake
wet.
made when it turned back.
Oh, that's the idea.
Moist.
We're fighting a water serpent after all. Considering that we're not technically in combat yet, like we haven't been
Correct. They don't.
suspicious,
You're not. Yeah.
supposed
You're not
upon.
combatant.
Suspected.
Mm, mhm, And Tail is fighting the other guard, right?
I'm
she was
right next to
attacking
the one that
water
just lost a leg.
Right, and they got
which is now a backup
bust
person.
by
yeah.
Novak. Okay.
And then the other one just threw a javelin into my spine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's the one that's in the room, aside from the
Yeah,
two
and
by the door.
He's got an arrow in him, so it looks like Tail had gotten a shot off one
Got it.
guard.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, right. Take off now.
The dude who lost his leg is a dude, yeah?
It's an excellent question. I can't remember. Let's see here. The
Thought
name
there
is
was-
Ushnora. 16.
But it's a woman,
Kinda sounds like it.
so not a male name of what I assume the
I was
leader's name
picturing
is.
it as a woman, so I'm assuming you might have said woman at some point.
Yeah, let's go with woman. It's a lady.
Okay. But it's not. Yeah. The other name sounded male, so
Yep, Jolvar.
that's why I'm Joe Ryan.
Yeah, this is not Jolliver. This is Ushnora.
Lily goes into the room, sprinting, going quickly, and tackles Tail.
Tackles tail.
Okay. Opposing strength checks.
My strength sucks.
Oh god. I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, I got like a 10.
I don't know what sound to
I
do
hope
for
I
that
don't
one.
land on the javelin sticking out
No.
of my back.
I'm trying to land you on your face.
Well,
Like I'm tackling you to the ground, basically trying to like pin you down
Get
to the
that
ground.
arrow going.
Okay. So, Lily, as you've sliced at the serpent, you're like, oh yeah, this is good job, Novak. This is great. Like a
Take a shot.
freight train hits you from behind.
Yes, third shot this season. Oh,
Yeah.
this
You are
episode,
now-
I should say.
Prone. You're on your face and restrained.
Face first, you said?
Face
Face
first.
first.
Yeah.
So I can't see that it's Lily?
Correct.
Oh. Is tackling the only thing I can do, or can I speak to her?
You ran. Talking is a free action.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I do lean down and goes, play along. My voice is fairly distinct. I'm sure you know it by now.
Alright,
But I also lean
do I have
down
to wait
enough
to
that
respond
you
until
can
my
see
turn?
you can see that
No, you can
mask.
respond now. It's
Okay.
a free action.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you can see that mask as he leans down.
So now that you can actually see her face from this, more or less, at least from the side. So you seem Tail uncomfortable back in the necromancer cave? And usually she's very happy, she's got that sparkle in her eye. It is this absolute rage right now.
Mm. They think we're trying to join them. I'm gonna see if we can be smart about this, because I don't know how well this will go if we try and take them all right now.
And she says it quietly because she sees that you're trying to do this discreetly and says, Lily, I don't want to hurt you.
God.
Bop, bop.
Please let me go right now, or I'm going to
I
have
know
to.
why they have you here.
I couldn't give a rat's ass about why they have me here. It's what they were planning to do afterwards.
I know. And I'm not going to let them get away with it. Any of them.
She's quiet for now.
Okay.
Lily kind of screams out a stop squirming and between these words and pushes on
Yeah.
her a little bit just to make things convincing.
Yeah. Barry Graham turning the party against each other since 2018.
So is me against the world, guys.
Yeah. And Lily will take a final turn towards Novak, has his sword, puts it under Tails' throat, and goes, "You want your friend to live? Then you better surrender."
I mean, Novak just met her today, but leave. Command.
Is it a charm spell?
Yeah, I believe it is.
Is that being charmed?
You speak one word of command to a creature you can see within range. Target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if your target is undead or doesn't understand your language,
Yeah.
if your command is directly harmful to it. So it's not a charm. It's a command. It's an enchantment.
Or enchantment spells.
Hmm?
You know? But a charm spell is an enchantment spell. Because there's no such spell as charmed.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, there is charm person, isn't there?
Yeah, charm person.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess there is. Okay, cool. No, I just wanted to
Charm
ask because I have things against those.
Yeah.
So, wisdom, you said?
Yeah.
19.
Okay, you succeed.
Cool. And Lily just goes, "No."
3 of those. Okay, cool. All right. After Lily goes. Oh my god, so many numbers.
Well, I know it's not me or James.
No.
So it's the fellow by the door that got commanded in the first place to leave. He's gonna be like, "I'll go get Jolver," and he runs. Okay, for him. The other guards move into the room. Ushnora is bleeding and screaming and bleeding and screaming. Alright. And takes more damage from losing blood. Okay. Yath.
Seriously? You rolled that crappy on everybody else?
Well, they all acted before us, so
They all the guards have moved into the room, basically.
Okay.
So it's your turn, and you're invisible now.
Yep. And I have no idea that there's a secret plan on the other side of the room.
Correct.
nope.
You'd basically have to try and infer what Lily is doing.
Which at this point would be almost impossible.
Well, it depends who
My
you are.
intelligence is an 8, so there will be no inference.
I mean, you can give me an insight.
That's about, yeah. That would be the only thing I would think of if you do an insight roll to kind of. You've been with the group long enough to kind of maybe figure that something's going on, but you'd have to infer.
I mean, the Lily did tackle tail, so.
Alright, here
Mhm.
goes. 11.
You think something is going on? You're not quite sure what's up, but maybe it would be best if you didn't do anything just yet.
Okay. Well, here's
You
what
can
I'll
find
do.
somewhere to.
I'll turn to Roland, put a hand on his shoulder, say, "Don't say a word," and he is now invisible as well.
All right.
So yeah, the both of you are now invisible.
Nice.
Roland, it is your turn.
Okay, well, considering that I've seen both Lily rush into the room and tackle Tail, having invisibility casted upon myself, the Paladin Code says that I should charge in there and be the hero, but I'm not going to do that.
Oh, he's taking a page out of someone else's book.
Trying to follow the plan.
Oh, we might
Yeah,
actually
Roland's
have
sitting there
TM.
going through his memory, like, when did we discuss this plan? Crap, I'm forgetting it.
Working on the fly. I don't do this.
Urge to
At
murder. Urge
I
to
just want to
murder.
be part of the
Zealotry.
TM.
Urge for zealotry rising. But I'm pretty sure the room itself where the combat's ensuing, how large is it?
It is. Let's see here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 10, 50. 60 by 50 feet.
Okay.
How tall?
It's a great hall.
How high, I mean, is the ceiling?
How high is the ceiling? It's 2 stories up.
Okay. Okay. With the invisibility cast on me by Yath, Roland will whisper to him, just try not to alert the guards. As he will attempt
Whose
to
footprint it is.
move into the hall while avoiding any contact with any of the Reavers that are inside.
Okay. So where are you moving to, sorry?
So if the doorway, I guess they're just past the threshold, is that right?
Yeah, so they've moved in. They're kind of either towards the stairs or on the other side of this table in the
Okay.
big room there. There's also like essentially a throne at one end of the room.
Okay.
But they're all kind of in the room,
Okay.
trying to be as close to the ensuing violence.
Okay. Roland will go to the right-hand corner of where the door is, and he will be, I want to say, about 10 feet away from the closest Reaver.
Okay. Yep, easily doable.
Okay.
Cool. Super cool.
All right. And after that, there's the one that got the arrow and threw the javelin. So he's going to move to you, Lily, and hand you a length of rope.
Okay.
And on Novak's turn, he's going to look at Tail and say, "What kid you want?" Kitty? Hello?
Katie's thinking, one sec.
Just making sure we weren't frozen. Hello?
That's why I do the sway. If I'm not swaying, then
And we
Okay.
froze.
I can't take an action yet because my response was going to be an action.
You
Yeah,
can basically
she...
just give a response.
Huh. Trying to think of how I would word this. Crap.
Trying to rein in my meta pigeon who's trying to escape.
Come back to me. Monkey.
So this is my fight, Novak. Don't get involved.
It's fighting words.
But Kitty, friend.
I don't want you to get hurt, Novak.
Novak already hurt. It's fine.
Goddamn, Novak.
Novak took 10 points of ouch.
It's
Novak,
amazing.
bit of masochist. It's okay.
You can
It's fine.
quantify
Birdie
the
Queen fix. Birdie Queen heals all.
And for now, just heal yourself with the Bird Queen. She's saying this. She's still struggling.
Yeah.
I will say that.
Lily is. They're having a great fake battle of struggles. Probably not so fake because Tail is quite angry.
It's Tale
But
of
your
the
strength
Ages.
is probably way higher than mine.
Sure.
We'll go with that.
I'm a dex fighter, not a strength
So am
fighter. I got 12.
We match.
Ah,
There you
So
go.
really, we are quite evenly struggling to each other. This is going to be exhausting later. Our scrawny limbs are very, very tired.
Nothing but twigs.
Lean muscle. I'm lean. I'm not bulky. I'm swimmer build.
You're ripped, not swole.
Yeah. Cut.
Mhm.
Not a nary an ounce of fat on me.
Nothing but muscle, skin, and bone.
And butt.
He casts Cure Wounds on you. You
Yay!
get 14 HP
Aw.
back.
Go back.
on me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Save kitty friend.
and how much?
14.
Oh, nice. I'm full.
Okay. And
Why did I turn that off? That's my character sheet.
at the same time, he's also kind of cast a cantrip on you.
Oh,
He's going to give you guidance. So you
I'm
can add a
trying to remember
D4.
what
You can
Add
add
a
a
D4 to
D4
which?
to any ability check.
ability check. Okay.
But it's kind of like on the sly. So he goes to look like he's just healing you, but he also gives you guidance at the same time.
This little
Novak can be tricky
salt
too.
bay
Yeah,
guidance.
and that's Novak's turn. Lily. Oh wait, I missed
I-
Tail, didn't I?
I'm like, I didn't get a turn.
Yeah.
I missed your turn.
Oh!
I'm sorry. So we'll
Well, no, you said
insert
Lily,
you
so you meant Tail.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my turn to hurt Lily. I'm sorry. It's still like I still have the rapier in my hand, but I do
Yeah,
scratch
you were
her
You
with
were
my claws.
tackled. Okay.
Yeah, I scratch her with my claws though, as best I can.
Okay.
So
You have the rules for tabaxi claws there, do you?
yeah, it's 1d4 plus 1, but I still got a hit.
Still flailing like this.
It's a 14 to hit.
No.
Well, like scratches on your armor.
You miss my head. Because I don't wear armor.
Yeah, it's like, well, you can see the claws are out, and I went for it. So I struggle for a bit longer. Then I just go like the fist on the ground with like actual rage. You can
Yeah,
and
there's
then
actual
I stop
anger.
struggling.
This
Yeah.
is some mad kitty madness.
Yeah. Lily just kind of says another.
I am no
Don't make
longer
this
struggling
harder for
against you."
yourself. Whatever.
Okay. So yeah, now we'll go back to Lily there then.
Okay.
Miss Tail.
Lily will tie Tail's wrists. Tail can tell that this is not well done, but they do look tied at least, and does his best to drag the tail up to her feet.
Okay. Strength.
Strength.
I'd be going up with her at
Okay.
this point.
So
Okay.
no
So
opposing.
you're cooperating.
Can Lily try to pull out the javelin that's in her back still?
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Good thing I got healed.
Actually, when she got healed, the wounds closed magically, so it actually forced the javelin out of her.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Not just closed
Okay.
around the javelin. Ouch.
No,
Oh.
exactly. It would have pushed the javelin out, kind of
Hey,
like
I
check
guess
out my
as
new
I stand-
piercing.
As I stand,
Check out my
I'll
new
pick.
piercing.
As I stand, I'll just pick up the javelin as if it was just kind of part of the gig.
Okay. Okay. No sooner have you gotten her on her feet than this large behemoth of a man comes in,
Nice.
and he says, "What's all this nonsense now?"
Lily will wait for any of the guards or anyone to reply before he does so himself.
The guard that dodged the arrow will basically say, "Prisoners escaped, sir. Came up from below. We tried to restrain them." And
Lily goes,
like,
keyword tried.
At that, you actually get kind of like a death glare from this large person.
Mask. Indifferent.
And then he looks basically at you, Lily, and says, "Why are you here?"
New recruits. Apparently you need some.
Okay.
Pike brought us in.
I never liked that halfling.
Nah, I don't like him either,
That's
but
racist.
work.
Where's Sholar?
You didn't know. He said
What?
he was napping. Something like that. Can't ask the front guard, he told them.
So he motions to the table there for you guys to have a seat.
Well, Roland and Yaf are still invisible.
Well,
That's right,
Actually,
yeah.
I'm not because.
And
I
you did
cast
say new
invisibility
recruits.
on him, so
I did. Oh yeah, because you did have to cast a spell, so you're...
I'm not invisible.
Okay, Yaf's not invisible. So there are still two of us here.
But they know
Okay.
who I am, so I'm good.
You
Yeah.
have glorious Yath.
Two of the guards then take Tail from you, Lily,
Okay.
and they lead her back downstairs to the cell.
Yep.
And one of the other guys says, "Come on, Novak, let's go." Okay. And he trundles downstairs.
It's worse than me.
And they will lock you back up in there. This time they're actually going to chain the gate closed because it's off its hinges and everything. So
I'm gonna look around the room.
So, because I'm guessing they're taking all my stuff.
I'm gonna look around
Right.
the room, pretending to be dumbfounded, and said, "Nobody else should definitely not go down there with them." Hint, hint.
Jolliver will actually look at you and be like, "Is that?"
Yaf? Yes,
that for
it
real?
is. And yes, his brain is the size of a tangerine.
I heard he was dead.
No!
Hmm.
Really? You heard Yaf was dead,
Legends can't die.
right? I'm pretty sure a lot of people would love to think that Yaf's dead and try to gain their own credibility and raise up their own name, but this is Yaf we're talking about. Come on.
So he motions to the table in the Great Hall for you all to have a sit.
Yep. Lily sits down, crosses his legs, takes off his mask to be polite.
He walks over to Ushnora, who is bleeding out, breaks her neck,
Lily is indifferent.
just kind of nods to one of the guards, and they drag her cold corpse out. And so now you're left in the room with
snap.
Jolivar and two Reavers.
Yeah. But that
What do
was
you
a good
mean?
one. I gotta admit, I like that one.
Snap.
Oh snap!
And he will go and sit down in his big throne chair, and you hear the wood actually creak and crack as he sits down
That's because he's
in his
fat.
chair. No, he's
No,
not fat.
He's built
Yeah,
because he's a brick. High house.
he is very solid.
He's mighty, mighty. Hopefully he's not letting it all hang out. Don't want to see that.
Right. And so he sits down and he begins to ask you questions.
Hmm?
So, why are you here?
To join the Brotherhood.
To perform, obviously.
Right.
We're just under the assumption that you could possibly use some good people to join your ranks. Worthy people. People who want to go towards the cause.
So you're looking to help us in our little piracy endeavors on the river?
Oh, I mean, considering you're having trouble keeping one tabaxi in and you're looking for pelts, well, we know where more than a few are.
We're not looking for pelts. If we happen upon one, we'll take it.
Just saying.
I was told that morale is down and you guys needed entertainment.
That as well.
He'll lean back in his chair. It creaks again. All right, yeah. You can put on a performance tonight. Out in the courtyard.
Deal. I was told I'd be paid handsomely.
Yeah, but you were told by Pike.
He'll lean forward, look you
Pike's
directly in
been
the
an
eye.
idiot.
You'll live. Is that enough payment?
We'll see.
Lily just kind of smirks as if it's just a silly joke and just shakes his head.
I'll have to consult
Okay.
with my manager.
Back to, let's say, Roland. I'm assuming you went downstairs?
Yes. I'll be trying to track after the guards that took Tail and Novak away.
He got
Okay.
my hint.
Hint.
That lovely exchange.
Wouldn't really call that so much of a hint as just dropping the loaf of bread and goes, here. There's no
Want some
breadcrumb
breadcrumb?
trail involved there.
Here, have a baguette instead.
Yeah,
A
just
baguette.
leaving loaves of bread on the path.
So, yeah, you see that they've chained these bars down, locked them with a whole bunch of padlocks. Novak's just sitting there talking to his mouse, and you can see Chase's tail sitting there, kind of not happy.
I was gonna ask, when they took my stuff, when they tried to take the journal, I would have put up a fight. Would
You
they
would
let
have
me
been
keep it?
clunked in the head. So you probably have a little goose egg going now.
And
Okay.
then yeah, she's just glaring at whoever took the book from her. She was just glaring at that guard.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, and so basically, as Roland comes down, they're actually going up.
Back
They're
up.
leaving you. Yeah,
I press myself
leaving
against
you
the wall.
to your horrible fate.
Kronk.
Okay, so heading down the stairs, I would see both of them in the cell then, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that the paladin's the one being sneaky. This is great.
Yeah, I'm
You're
actually
gonna be
going to
the
need
paladin of the
stealth rolls from you.
Yeah, no
Sure.
kidding, right?
You're invisible, not quiet.
Well,
Clang,
here's the thing.
clang.
Normally you'd be at
ghost.
disadvantage because you are wearing chainmail.
Chainmail. Yep.
However, since you're invisible, let's just call it a regular stealth check.
Regular. Okay.
Canceling out sight versus noise.
That's a 19.
Okay, yeah, you sneak your way down.
Sick.
The motions of
And
my
so-
chainmail go in concert with their footfalls.
Yeah, so you find yourself now alone down in this area with Tail and Novak and Scully, the mouse.
The chains themselves, do they look like they're in brittle condition, or are they?
These
Look
are
pretty-
nice new chains.
Okay. Damn. Yeah, I don't exactly have any sleight of hand I can do.
I mean, you can try, but
You killed it on the stealth. You might as
If
well
only
give it a
you
whirl.
could like sneak something to unlock it through the cage to the person with really high dex. Coo, coo.
I have
we're
to
throwing out meta pigeons.
just let the whole flock go.
No, nothing is locked. It's chains.
It's not like you have a radiant sword or anything that does super holy damage.
Well, I don't know if I get advantage on attacks since I'm invisible on chains, but
No.
yeah, that's
I
what
think
they do.
invisibility is broken once you attack.
Attack.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Certainly is. Yeah, because I'm guessing the guards have left and is just wrapped up in chains. There's no padlock there.
There are a couple of locks on the chains, basically keeping the ends of the chains together.
Okay. Well, then I will just have to try to see if I can cut them chains.
Okay, you think if you cut one of the padlocks on one side, you'd be able
It
to?
should release them.
Yeah.
Okay. But before I do the attack roll, I'm going to wait for a moment to let the guards get out of earshot, because I'm pretty sure it's going to cause some noise.
And you can hear upstairs. You can hear Jolliver, his deep baritone voice, kind of
Booming
droning on
through
as
the
he
hall.
as he's questioning your friends.
All right. Well, let's see what I can do. That's a whopping 16.
Okay. Yeah, you cleave that lock, and in an instant, you go from being invisible to being visible, and now you've got because you're holding your holy sword, it is glowing. So
Mighty, mighty!
then Novak goes, "Whoa, glowing man, new god?
Oh god.
No.
Do you give
no.
spells?
No, I do not.
I could pray to glowing man. Bird Queen is good though."
Let's just say we're gonna try to get all of us out here alive.
And that's where we'll end for tonight. All right. So I know I'm free next week. How about you guys?
I'll know on the Wednesday.
I will be.
I did talk to my boss about like possibly changing my schedule so that way I'm free on Sundays. So
Mhm.
Or at least
Okay.
the
that
evening.
is
Yeah.
Well, I'm moving next weekend, so I might not even be
Oh,
hooked up.
right.
So
So next weekend there will be no stream then because we do not have our streamer.
We did say semi-weekly.
Yeah,
to keep up with our
somewhat.
theme.
and then after that, it all depends on when baby comes. So
Yup.
yeah.
Bibbidi
I'm
baby.
gonna say something. Well, we have the stream going because we didn't last week.
Mhm.
Assuming that you guys can hear me because I just went into the red.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
hear you just fine.
So we're gonna have a contest. So far, Vyra Redgrave and Novak have been guest NPCs for the people that have won the contest. So every week we will make a post on the D4 and After Facebook page, and to enter, just comment your name or your NPC's name, and we will pick someone from the comments to have their NPC appear as a cameo on the next week's episode.
Mhm.
And if you're like Novak and
You are the power of the
may end up-
gods.
it may end up in a few episodes because he's here. So
Mhm.
We have a healer, like an actual cleric healer.
Woohoo!
I could heal a little bit.
Right?
Yeah, a little bit.
I just have to have the wherewithal to know that you need it.
So yes, please comment. Let us know if you'd like to be part of our antics and hijinks.
absolutely,
Love to
tell
have
your
the
friends
characters.
if they're looking for a D&D show that's semi-watchable. We're here.
Yeah.
We're not bad.
We aim to please.
We do not bad.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching, and
Mhm.
see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Toodles.